That was deep, my brother. But I got a serious question right now for the ladies though. Why don't you want to order your own fries when we out? Like, why don't you want to order your own food? Like, you want to get married, but you want to eat all my fries. I
Right.
asked you,
Cause
did
yours
you?
tastes better.
I asked you, do you want fries? I asked you, what do you want to eat? Like,
Right.
what's up with that? We got the
Yours
ladies
tastes
today. We
better.
got the ladies here, bro. Like, we got to know.
Because we need
Right.
options. Like you order the fries, I'm gonna order
The
the.
tater tots.
You know, we need options. You can have some of mine.
Right.
Right. We're willing to
Hey,
share.
hey,
Are y'all willing
hey,
to share? Yeah.
hey. Sometimes I think it's a mind trick that she's playing with me. Like, I
Oh
don't know if
yeah.
she eating her food faster than me on purpose, or
Right.
either she eat her food slower than me on purpose. So that I
Right.
have to ask her for some of hers. I don't know, man. And then
Yeah.
every time I turn my back, for some reason my drink don't never be the same level as when I left the room. You know?
Yeah, I don't believe them lies.
Listen, I believe Brooke just want to make sure yours is good. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Sure
gotta
ain't
make sure.
poison. Make sure
I
no
gotta make
poison
sure
in
ain't
it.
no
Make
poison
sure
in
ain't
it.
no poison in it.
That
That's
right.
right.
Right,
Respect.
That's right.
right,
Respect.
That's
right.
universal.
That's
That's how it
right.
is.
But
That's crazy.
I do take in consideration a lot of time when we go somewhere to eat. I really do want her, to get like the full experience. So I always ask her like, "Hey, what you're eating?" So I choose a different eating option, and we don't
Yeah.
get the same thing, so that way we can both partake. And I'm glad she's like, "Hey, you want to try it out? You can try it out."
Yeah.
'Cause some people
That's
be like,
real
"Nah, you should
love.
have ordered that. You should have
Right.
ordered that."
You
She's
should have
not that
ordered
type.
that.
She's not that type. She's
Hey,
not that
hey, no, hey, no,
type.
hey, no cap, y'all. I'll be like, you need to order you some fries. I tell you, you need to order some
Right.
fries. I know you
Right.
don't want these fries.
Right.
Order some fries.
Right.
And then
Right.
and some they be like, nah, nah, nah. I still just order the fries anyway. So what I do.
Yeah.
You want your
They
fries
don't
to
want.
stay monogamous.
Right.
Monogamous
That's what it
fries.
is.
That's
That's
what it
it.
is. I gotta do better. Now I don't mind sharing for real, y'all. Just joking.
Do better.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do
do better.
better.
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna
Sheesh.
do better. But listen, y'all. Let's talk about body count. Let's jump into that. I know it's a
Ooh.
touchy subject. Do we really want to know how many is too many, and will people ever be?
It's always three, right?
I mean, for women, yeah.
And it's always three. Three, right?
Three or
I
less.
mean,
Three or
Three
yeah,
or
less.
less.
man.
Three or less.
Yeah, like, that's what they always
I'm
say.
born again. I'm born again. So just so y'all know.
Right.
Three or less.
Man,
I know
I,
for me, I don't really want to know because it doesn't matter. Because before me, it's like they
Right.
was lame anyway. So
Back.
it doesn't matter. Like just like it don't matter to me, it shouldn't matter to you.
Right.
Exactly. I agree.
well, just to segue on that, man, do you think that, okay, let's say you're in a committed relationship, do you think that you should make your partner aware if, like, you're in an environment with somebody that you have been physical with, or y'all should just kind of, like, leave it be and then just kind of let it lay how it lay?
I
I
think
say
it
yes
depends.
and no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Tish.
Yeah, I say yes and no. Like if we're in like a closed corner type situation or like a party where, hey, me and old boy, then yeah. And if it's the same for him, then yeah, because I just don't want it to be any awkwardness. But if it was like 30 years ago, which I hope it wasn't, but like, 10, 15 years ago or a long time ago,
You like them old jokers. You like you like Mr. Earl. You look for Mr. Earl.
right? If it's
Yeah,
Mr.
30 years
Earl's
ago.
ex-wife from 30 years ago, then no, I don't need to know Mr. Earl. That's your ex-wife. Who cares about 30 years ago? Now, if it was a chick you was just talking to, you know what I'm saying, 3 weeks before we started dating, then yeah, because don't have me out here, looking crazy. That's just my thing.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I never ask like because I don't feel like people gonna be honest, and I don't want to know because my mind is always turning. So if it be a number that I don't want to hear, it's gonna just feel like whatever feelings or energy or vibe I got with that person. So I never
So
ask
what's a
like
number
I just
you don't want to hear?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I just told you that. You're not listening. But what I do, what we do on Points Podcast is promote healthy and safe sex. So we definitely gonna get tested before I'm intimate when we're gonna get tested, and we're gonna do that. And be careful. To go to what Big Play was talking about, Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to know if it's because you know, as a man, if we don't, kick it with a certain female and we're in this function with them, we're gonna make it known like, yeah, we're gonna pull up. But if I'm there with my chick, she either better shut it down ASAP and let them know ain't nothing, or either she better let me know, hey, yeah, we used to have a thing, but ain't nothing like that. It's over something. She gonna have to give me a signal or something, a hand gesture or something.
But yeah, man, those conversations are definitely healthy for the relationship, man.
Right.
I do agree, man, that y'all can have those conversations and be able to discuss those type of things. Because one thing that Brooke has taught me, it's a lot of stuff as a man I have tried to manage myself. In a relationship, you always try your best to give your best opinion as just a man. And we always seldom make mistakes of not really having that hard conversation with your partner, and then we end up making mistakes. And you think you got stuff under control, but you really don't, man. And the more me and her have had conversations and stuff, she was just like, at the end of the day, don't let nobody be laughing behind my back about me.
Right.
And I was like, hey, I was just
I
like,
agree with
hey,
that.
Give
I
me
was
my
just like.
points.
I agree with that.
I give your phone on
Hey,
that. And
hey, I'm
so,
gonna say people on this car, we ain't no regular everyday Joes, so like
Come
you got
on.
it come with some respect. Like if you
right,
mess with
Right.
us, it's like you got to be on a certain level.
right. That go for the ladies too, man. You
Mm-hmm.
think you got it under control, man, but if you locked in with somebody, man, more transparent you can be with me and just let them know what it is. Trust me, it'll come out right on the back end.
Right.
True story. I have been in more than one situation. Since we're
Okay.
being honest, we our family.
Hey.
It was one time I went back home, and I just so happened to have been with a dude I was talking to in Atlanta, and went back home, and one of my old pieces saw us
Some
together.
old work.
Some old work saw us together, and I ignored him because he was old work. Like I straight ignored him. I let like I didn't see him. I didn't see.
So you froze up. What it sound like? You froze up. You panicked. You froze up. Okay.
Right.
Like I didn't say it was like he didn't exist. So my new dude never knew because it wasn't a situation where it was like we're like a football game. So my new guy didn't know, but the old piece definitely was like, I saw you in your little booth. Okay, well,
I'm about to say, hey,
That's
hey,
what
hey,
he
man,
gonna do. He
gonna check.
He
He
gonna
gonna
check.
check. Like,
He
yeah,
gonna, he gonna check that
now.
temperature. A real cat gonna check that temperature and see if
What we
it's
got
up. You
going?
know what
Where you been at?
he found out it was cold. No,
I
sir, you
mean?
saw him. You saw him, so don't be checking for me. Like,
Right.
bye.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got this, man. Well, just talking about the body, period. It's, a lot of people make some transition in life, and they've been coming up on some new use. We've been in the COVID, and we stepping out of new meat. And so I want to ask about how do we feel about the new wave of the body augmentation, and should you be ashamed of it, or should you be promotive of your, men and women doing body augmentation?
Mm.
So BBL,
Hey, I'm gonna get me some abs. I'm gonna get me some abs.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with being honest about it, but at the same time, it's not everybody's business for you. Why would you go blurt out, hey, I just got my butt done, or hey, I just got this done? Like, if you're in a relationship, then sure, I don't think anything's wrong with being honest with your spouse. But when you say, are you going to be open about it? Do you mean like to your spouse or to everybody?
Hey.
Yeah, I guess this is what I'm saying is, okay, today I'm shaped like this. And 3 weeks later, I do this Instagram regimen where I hit the ground for 2-3 weeks hard, and then I'm doing what I got to do, and then next thing I know I pop out, and then I give all grace to K2WY Fitness Center, or me sliding down to Columbia for a weekend. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Man, like if that's what I always appreciate, whatever effort you do to make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
That's you. That would be it. That what I'm talking about is like, why is it so much of an effort to try and cover that up? You know, or to not to be kind of true and like mislead people by like, yo, I really got it through the gym. You can do it too. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I do think that's misleading, and I disagree with that message.
Right.
As someone who has had procedures done, amen, I would never feel ashamed of them. Well, let me be clear. My procedure was cancer tried to take my boobs, so I got new ones. That was my procedure. That's just, it is. However, thank you. However, I know a lot of women that have had procedures and they try to hide it, but like you will tell certain people. I feel like that whole gym thing, that's fake. Like, or they could be going to the gym because, you know, you have to lose some weight sometimes depending on your procedures. Right. And you got to keep it up. Like, you can't get those procedures and, you know, go eat sloppy joes in a 16-piece wing. Like, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? But I think, like you said, on Tuesday, you're like this. And then the following Tuesday, you're like this. It's like, come on. Now, we know you went and got a little nip and a little tub. Come on now.
Yeah,
I think it's very...
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
I just want to jump on this one little thing, because I know a lot of people that take upon this procedure for the new you, but they want to start a relationship off of, you know, you start out the relationship saying it was something else and different, and then, you know, that's starting out with the seed. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you say, I more so appreciate if you say, like, you know, I just wasn't really too happy with my weight loss journey, and so, you know, I took it upon myself, you know, to, you know, do what I had to do, and I'm much happier in this body, you know, it take me how I am, you know.
Yeah, that's the angle I was going at. I was talking about, like, when you meet people, like, in the dating world, and people appear to be a certain way, but they aren't, you know what I mean? Or either they change or whatever, what have it be. And like I said, you know, I'm in ATL, so we appreciate all the work that's being done. I commend it for the ladies, whatever makes y'all happy. You know, what makes y'all feel beautiful. Here at Points Podcast, we support it wholeheartedly. Like I said earlier, like, I'm going to get me some abs put in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I ain't going to stop eating my junk food. I'm going to work out, but I ain't going to, you know, I'm going to give me about 2 abs. You know?
Just 2?
Maybe get a lace front. I don't know.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the thing. Cause we only talking about, like, the women and, like, BBL and stuff, but these dudes, they getting the abs put in. They getting the lace front, beards, and all this stuff. So they doing stuff, too. They doing augmentations to fool the ladies as well. So, you know, we got to call them out, too. Can't just let the ladies be called out.
And, like, at the same time, for some people, like, you know, they might go hard in the gym. They might go hard, work out 5 days a week, but they've experienced this massive weight loss, and now they have a lot of loose skin.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, I'm gonna go get my loose skin taken care of so I can really enjoy the benefits of my hard workout.
Right.
But I think the transparency comes with a maturity. And being emotionally mature enough to say, hey, this is who I was and this is who I am, and then I went down to Columbia or I went to see Dr. Miami and this is what I did. But I mean, it just it takes a level of maturity to do that.
Let